Hi guys, just checking in for my week 10 Dukan Diet progress. Um, so far I have lost 14.7 kilos as of this morning. Um, I've had a bit of a slow down the weight loss for a couple of reasons. Um, Probably for a couple of reasons anyway. It's been 10 weeks and I did lose a lot of weight. First up, and it started to slow down purely probably because I'm not doing any exercise and just going on diet alone. And the second, probably biggest factor is that I've had a couple of big weekends with not so much drinking, but last fortnight I was at a corporate event where it must have been mandatory for every piece of food to be fried or covered in pastry. So it was my first real big cheat, I guess you could call it. I mean, I was totally prepared that there was not going to be a lot of options, and yes, I could have eaten before I went, but I didn't. It was a work corporate event and I was there on behalf of my boss, so I didn't want to be the crazy diet girl. So my day started off like this. I got up in the morning and I thought, I better have my oat bran. So I had my oat bran for breakfast. It was a sporting event that we went to and we were in a corporate box. So I started my afternoon lunch with champagne, followed by hot chips, followed by crumb chicken or like little schnitzel pieces, followed by spring rolls, followed by pies which tasted awful and I wish I didn't even have that bite of that I had. It was gross. What was that followed by? Scones with jam and cream. They were delicious. I loved them. So that's what happened the first weekend that I went off the rails. So that was Saturday. I came home. I think I was pretty good once I got home actually. I was pretty impressed that I didn't. I also had a packet of chips at some stage on the weekend and some chocolate. But I think I gained, when I weighed myself on Monday morning, which is, I normally weigh myself every Monday morning. When I weighed myself on Monday morning, I think I put on a kilo, so like I was 79 or something and I've gone up to 81 point something. Anyway, I did that following week after that weekend, I did 3 days of pure protein and then got back into protein, then vegetable protein, and I dropped that weight off pretty quickly. So I'd say a lot of the weight was maybe just because I'd had so much salt and carbs that my body was retaining a lot of water. This is what I'm probably thinking it was, but I'm not a dietitian or an expert, so I don't really know. This weekend, just gone, I had a birthday party where I didn't indulge too much while I was there. I had 2 bourbons with Coke and I had some of the food that was going around. Not much though, because it wasn't even really anything I liked. But while we were there, I was saying to my other half, I had the worst hankering ever for a caramel sundae, and I'm like, I try not to think about it. Anyway, my other half went out for the rest of the evening, so that one left me driving myself home on my own. And at that time of the night, I really didn't have any self-control. And went through the McDonald's drive-through. Not only did I end up with a sundae, but I ended up with a McNugget meal. And I decided on the McNugget meal because there was no bread, because there was no bun. So that was my idea of a healthy option. It wasn't healthy. The chips are deep fried. That's all the nuggets. But anyway, it was great and I loved every bite of it. So, yeah, that was me. I have been good this week. I haven't cheated at all. I've followed the diet and it's all going well. So today, I don't know if I said it at the beginning or not, I've lost 14.7 kilos. I've got, I weigh 78.2 I think 3 kilos is what I weighed this morning. My goal weight was to get down to 70, so not too far to go in the scheme of things. So it's all going pretty well. I can't really complain about anything. I don't really feel like I'm missing out. I had a meeting today, and the lunch that they served was rolls with like meats and salads. And I'm on a pure protein day today, so I didn't have lunch while we were there. Luckily, the meeting wasn't an all-day meeting, so I stopped in at the supermarket on my way home and just got some ham, which isn't the best protein choice, but it was around and it was better than having a roll. So on my last video, which was day 51 of the Dukan Diet, someone asked whether or not I would put my clothes on from the original video and do a bit of a spin, because I haven't really been doing that. So I've done that, and here it is. So looking at that, I don't feel like I've lost. Well, I can't really see the difference in those clothes. Probably because they were tight to begin with. I don't know. I can obviously tell the difference in my other clothes. So I've dropped. I am wearing, like, this is something old, but at what stage there it was like this was super tight as well. I've dropped from, I was wearing a size Australian, I don't know what Australian sizes, I know it's a bit smaller than American stuff, maybe it's the same as the UK size, I'm not sure. But I was wearing size 16 from head to toe pretty much before I started the diet. I'm now wearing, just say like in a Target general kind of brand, I wear a 14, I can fit into a 14 bottom and a size 12 top. So that's really cool. It's going really well, so I'm really happy. Please feel free to leave me any comments and ask me any questions about the diet. Yeah, because I'm really enjoying it, it's really going well, and I'd love to speak to anyone who's thinking of doing it or doing it. So until next time, see you later, keep safe.